All right, here's video number 2, and this is on how to name these longer alkanes. So because it's an alkane, all of these are going to be single bonded together hydrocarbons. And with this, some key things. Let's see if I can add a little text box over here. So some things to keep in mind when we are we're naming these ones, okay? First thing is you want to find the longest chain of carbons and number it. Then you want to find the branches coming off of that chain and number those. So what carbon they're coming off of from that long chain. And then with those, we want to put them in alphabetical order. Okay, and we'll go through some of those and what that looks like here. Well, again, I won't go through all of them just for the sake of how long I can do a video on this website for, but I will post a answer key on Classroom later today, and then so if you're still having problems, just email me. All right, so we need to find the longest chain of carbons. Okay, without me, and I'm going to do it with a highlighter, without me picking up the highlighters. So let's see. So the first chain I can have is 1, 2, 3 carbons here. Or I can do 1, 2, 3 carbons here. So for this first one, it doesn't matter which way I go, I can have 3 carbons either way. So let's just highlight these first 3 here. So those first 3 give us the kind of ending name of our chain. So there's 3 carbons there, and we know that 3 is prop, and these are single bonds together, so this would be propane. Okay. Let's see. Let's add a little text box over here. Come on. Okay. So the ending of our name is going to be propane. Then we see the highlighted area. There's a little guy sticking out over here that's not part of our highlighted area, and obviously we need to include that in the name. So that is coming off of carbon number 1, 2. So we're going to label that 2. And it is only 1 carbon coming off, and if you look at table P, 1 carbon would be meth. And for these little branches that are not going to be included in my highlighted area, those are going to end in YL. So this would be 2-methyl propane. Okay, this is like a roadmap. Think about you're giving directions. So I'm telling whoever's drawing this that they're going to have a total of 3 carbons in their chain. And then at the carbon number 2, there is a methyl group coming off, meaning 1 carbon. Okay, all right, let's move on to this next one. Let's find our longest chain. So I can have 1, 2, 3 carbons. So write that down, 3. Or I could have 1, 2, and when I hit this roadblock, instead of going straight, I can go down 3, 4. So those 1, 2, 3, 4 are going to give us the longest carbon chain. So let's highlight those ones here. I don't know if I can highlight these. All right, bear with me that those are kind of connected here. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So the 4 carbons would be called butane. Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay, so that would be butane. And then we notice we have this little chain coming off that's not part of my highlighted area. Okay, so that's going to be 1 carbon, which is going to be called methyl. And we have to see which carbon it's coming off of. So we have 1, 2. So this is going to be coming off the second carbon, and it is 1 carbon coming off, so it's 2-methyl butane. Okay, next one. Let's see how many we can find. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and when I hit my roadblock, let's just keep going straight. 5, 6, 7. Or I can have 1, 2, 3, 4, hit my little roadblock, go down 5, 6. So you'll notice going straight across gives us 7 and going down gives us 6. So we want to go with our straight across that's giving us more. So it's going to be 7 here. Okay, so our name for 7 is heptane. Okay. Then we have to figure out our little branches that are coming off. So they're coming off of carbon number 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is now 2 carbons coming off that are not part of my highlighted area, which we are going to use eth for that, and then they will end in YL. So it'll be 4-ethyl heptane. Okay. All right. So let's find our longest chain here. So let's go start over here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I go straight across, I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. 2 either going straight or going straight and up both give us 7. So we need to figure out which way to go. So when this happens, we want to figure out, depending on if we choose to go straight across, what that would give us for our branches, or if we choose to go straight and up, what that gives us for our branches. So both ways, we're going to have this little guy coming off of carbon number 4. And actually both ways, if I stop here and go straight, I'm going to have an ethyl group coming off. Or if I stop here and go up, I'm going to have this ethyl group coming off. So for this, it really doesn't matter which way we decide to pick our longest chain. So let's just go straight across. Like that. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 is going to give us, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, heptane. And so then off of my 1, 2, 3, 4th carbon, I have a methyl group. And off of my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th carbon, I have an ethyl group. Now, one of the rules was we need to put our branches into alphabetical order. So it's right now this is not in alphabetical order. So what we would actually want to do is write 5-ethyl 4-methyl heptane because E comes before M in the alphabet. Okay. All right, this one we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or we could have 1, 2, 3, 4, or we could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to want to go with that guy. That gives us the 8. Okay. This one is tricky. So we can either have 1, 2, 3, and coming off of it is our methyl group. Or is this one tricky? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, okay, never mind. All right, so with this one, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's going to give us octane. Sorry, my answer key is at school, so I'm kind of doing this on the fly. So octane, right? And then coming off of number 3, we have a methyl group. And coming off of number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we have an ethyl group. And again, we don't want this name because it's not in alphabetical order, so we're actually going to write, oops, I can erase it. We want 5-ethyl 3-methyl. Okay. This next one, I will do this one with you and then I will post the answers to number 7 to see if you can do it yourself. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that we could do. You can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or we could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that way it's going to give us the most, and you can do that. You can wrap around that way. Okay. This one is tricky. Sorry, I thought it was number 5. It's this one that's tricky. Number 5, As of right now, we think, going from left to right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, coming off of carbon number 6, we're going to have a methyl and an ethyl group. However, how do I know to start counting that way? What if I count this way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when we can count multiple ways to get to our branches, we want to take the way that gives us the lowest number. So we're going to want to count this way and up like that, so that our branches are coming off of carbon number 5. Okay, so since we have 10 carbons, that's going to be decane. And then coming off of number 5, we have an ethyl group. And we also have a methyl group. And yes, you have to write 5 both times. And again, we want to keep in mind that alphabetical order. Okay, I'm going to leave 7 up to you, and I'll post the answers later on Classroom. I want to get to some of these, so we'll do a couple of these together. Then I'll post the rest of the answers on Classroom as well. So let's do some of the shorter ones to save my drawing situation here. So let's go down to number 10, and now we want to draw these. So we want them to look like what we just named, okay? So with these, the key to these is to first draw the parent chain, so butane. So but, we want 4 carbons. Here we go again with the drawing. 1, 2, 3, 4. And these are all single bonded together, so let's just draw single bonds on them. Okay, so it's 2-methyl, 2-ethyl. It tells us off of carbon number 2, we have a methyl group and an ethyl group. Wherever you draw these off of carbon number 2 does not matter. You can draw one coming off the top, one coming off the bottom, doesn't matter which one. So let's just go in order. And again, what's wrong with this name? It is not in alphabetical order, so this should be 2-ethyl, 2-methyl butane. Okay, so let's just draw our methyl group coming off first. Oops. Maybe. Okay, so a methyl will be 1 carbon, and we're going to have 3 hydrogens coming off of that one. And then our ethyl group also coming off of carbon number 2, we'll have 2 carbons coming off here. And this guy already has 2 attached to it, so it's only going to have 2 hydrogens, and then this guy needs 3. Oops, that should not be an arrow, sorry. Like that, okay? And then you'd also draw in the rest of your carbons on the actual parent chain, but that's what that's going to look like. I don't think I have time to draw another one for you, but I will, again, post the answers to this online. If you have questions, again, after going through this and trying to do the worksheet yourself, please email me and we can set up a time to meet via Google Hangout, okay? Hope you guys are doing well and I miss you. Bye.